Hello, grade 5. Our objective today is to simplify fractions or reduce them to the lowest terms, as we say. Let's see how we can do that. Say we have the fraction 8 out of 12. In order to simplify this fraction, we need to think of the greatest common factor between the numerator and denominator. In this situation is 8 and 12. So we're going to take these numbers separately. Let's start with 8 and think of the factors of 8. 8 has 1 as a factor, like every other number. 2, because I know 2 times 4 gives us 8. 4 and 8. These are the factors of 8. Now, let's go to the denominator, which is 12. What are the factors of 12? 1, of course. 2, because it's an even number. 3, because 3 times 4 is 12. 4. 6, because 6 times 2. And 12. Now let's compare these factors and see which one is the greatest common factor. So from what I can see, 4 is the greatest common factor between 8 and 12. Therefore, the next step will be to create an equivalent fraction by dividing them both by 4, since 4 was the greatest common factor between 8 and 12. So 8 divided by 4 is 2, and 12 divided by 4 is 3. Now, can I simplify 2/3 more? No, I cannot, because the only number that can divide 2 and 3 is 1. And when you get into a fraction that the numerator and denominator can only be divided by 1, then you cannot simplify it anymore. Alright, let's try 15 out of 40. Let's think of the factors of 15. What gives us 15? 1, of course. 3, 5, and 15. Now, let's think of the factors of 40. I have 1, of course. 2, because it's an even number. 4, because 4 times 10. 5, because 5 times 8. Then I have 10. Then I have 20. Then, of course, 40. Now, let's compare the factors of 15 and 40 and find the biggest factor between them. They both have 5 as common. 5 and 5. So what I'll do, I'll divide both the numerator and denominator by 5. And 15 divided by 5 is 3. 40 divided by 5 is 8. And the simplified version of 15 out of 40 is 3 out of 8. Let's try another one. Let's try 3 out of 21. In this situation, I know that 3 is a factor of 21 because 3 times 7 gives us 21. Therefore, I will divide both by 3. 3, of course, is the biggest factor of 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 21 divided by 3 is 7. So we have 1 out of 7 is the simplified form of 3 out of 21. I cannot simplify it anymore because if I look at 1/7, they can only be divided by 1.